Hello and welcome back to another interval video. Today we are talking about winter weather, and we are talking about the same system that we've been talking about for the past couple days, but now we have new information from the National Weather Service. We already have winter storm watches in place, as well as some winter weather advisories in the area that we're looking at for the worst of the snow. So with that, will this be our first named winter storm of the season, Winter Storm Atticus? Let's jump right on into it with the GFS model. So, here is Atticus, or could be Atticus, rolling onto the northwest coast. It then dips down into the Rockies, which is cold at this point, mostly snow, low pressure forms, moves into the plains, starts to draw up some Gulf moisture, and dumps a lot of snow before it moves into Canada, and that is the story. So, how much snow are we talking about here? Well, the GFS is thinking 1 to 2 feet in spots, but a widespread 6 to 12 inches. Then we also have the Canadian model, which is showing about the same thing, although the 6 to 12 inches is a little bit more widespread. So, quick update, is this Atticus? I think so. Now, besides the requirement of 2 million people being under winter storm warnings, the thing that this storm has going for it is scale. There's very rarely a time where we see feet of snow this widespread in October. Of course it is possible, but not as likely as you would think. Especially, since even though it's the Rockies, and we assume that the Rockies get a lot of snow, but for most of these areas, there's some lower lying areas that are going to receive a good amount of snow, and we do have Denver here, Cheyenne, Helena, Boise, a lot of more populated areas that will be seeing some snowflakes fall over the next week. So in that realm of things, this is just an abnormal storm, and it's all in part from a new pattern that we've seen set up where we see a lot more rain in the Pacific Northwest. We see storms rolling down into California. California is getting some more moisture. They drop down and then start to move back to the north through the Great Plains, which will also tap into the heavy rain and the severe weather threat that we were talking about over the last couple of days. Now, I do want to check out the NAM 12-kilometer model, and as you can see here, we do see that this storm starts to show up on the NAM. So, this is when we start to know that things are for real. When the NAM is showing a storm, it's typically very accurate. So, we see that snowfall moving into the Rockies, low pressure forms, and look at that, we have some intensification of this low pressure, and that is a very well-defined storm. And this storm isn't even loaded in 100%, and yet we have, with that 10-to-1 snow-to-liquid ratio, close to 2 feet of snow, and even at 2 feet of snow. So that shows through the next 84 hours, we will most likely get a good swath of a foot to 2 feet, maybe even more than 2 feet of snow in the Rockies, with a widespread 6 to 12 inches of snow. And the NAM doesn't even have this storm moving out of the Rockies just yet. So, more to come, but this is very reassuring that this storm will be Winter Storm Atticus. But as this is pretty much the only information that has come out since yesterday, that's all I have for today. If you guys enjoyed this video, consider leaving a like, subscribing, and hitting the bell. But that's all I have for today. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.